Welcome to this presentation introducing the Australian Text Analytics Platform project, which is supported by the NCRIS-funded Australian Research Data Commons. Students and scholars in many fields work with text data, and it is increasingly easy to assemble large collections of such data. Computational analysis of large corpora can provide insights not available to traditional close reading. For example, computational analysis can show us collocational patterns, which words tend to co-occur in a text. And machine learning methods such as topic modeling extend these possibilities even further. People working with text want to have good quality results, which are reproducible and documented. But if you are a novice or only know a little about text analytic methods, how can you reach these goals? One possibility is what we could call the thermomix approach. Put all the ingredients into a machine and push a button. There are sophisticated black box tools for text analysis, such as Voyant tools, and they can provide good results, but they may not do exactly what we want, and the process is opaque. That is, it is not well documented. We can call another possibility the MasterChef approach. Hire an expert to write code which does exactly what you want. This approach will get us what we want, but it may be expensive. And if the problem we are addressing changes, even slightly, we will need to bring the chef back and pay them again. The Australian Text Analytics Platform can be thought of as the cooking school approach. We aim to provide researchers with tools, bits of code, and recipes, ways of putting bits of code together, which enable them to achieve their text analytic goals and enhance their skills as they move to further research problems. Now, Sarah will tell you about notebooks as the medium for delivering these tools.
One of the ways the Australian Text Analytics Platform will assist researchers is through the creation and sharing of Jupyter Notebooks. Jupyter Notebooks are a data analysis tool. They allow you to do your coding in the cloud. That is, using computer programming languages to do computational work on someone else's computer via the internet. Notebook documents are super flexible. They're easy to share, unlike more traditional programming environments, and they're open source. Notebooks are both human readable documents containing analysis, description, and results such as figures and tables, and also computer readable as they are executable documents which can be run to perform data analysis. So what do they look like? You can see here in this screenshot the combination of descriptive text and computer code. Notebooks contain both computer code such as Python, as well as rich text elements such as this text box in orange, or equations, figures, links, and so on. They're a great tool for those just starting out with code, as you can see your results as you go, and you can go back to edit your code and rerun it even after having already run the code. This particular Jupyter Notebook is demonstrating text analysis on Hansard extracts to understand which are the 20 top words used by 2 politicians during parliamentary sessions. One of the main reasons Jupyter Notebooks are used for research is because they help with reproducibility. All of the code and outputs are available and shareable and ready for another researcher to use and reproduce the same results. Now, Leah will tell you why this might be relevant to those who work in libraries.
Brilliant. As an ARDC co-funded project, ATAP's tools and associated training resources will be freely available to everyone who wishes to know more about the computational exploration and analysis of text data and enhance their technical skills. The primary audience is Australian researchers who use text data in their work, as well as others who use text data, such as the GLAM sector. Written material makes up a significant part of cultural heritage, and ATAP will make many techniques for working with such data more accessible. including tools for extracting and classifying important social and cultural information from those texts. Most research libraries now offer information on computational tools for working with text, and ATAP will be an important additional resource in this area. Online training modules in text analytics will be provided, and the Open Access Notebooks platform will be made accessible through a web-based interface. Users will start by learning to understand the code that is presented in ready-made notebooks tailored for the needs of those who work with or are just fascinated by text. They can then progress to modifying code chunks, and more confident users will be able to write code from scratch within the notebook environment. The Australian Text Analytics Platform and our sister project, the Language Data Commons of Australia, will work together to make it easier to use methods of packaging research project data in a way that emphasizes the FAIR principles of interoperability and reusability.